Hello, right, welcome back to Meal Kit Reviews. Tactical trainers. I know I've never been a real one for designer labels in training shoes, right, but at the end of the day what I do expect out of them is something that's going to last, something that's going to step up to the mark, right, and do the job and not fall to pieces. Right, and I'm afraid it infuriates me when you see people spend hundreds of pounds on a pair of trainers only throw them in the bin 6 months later. Right, that's not for me at all. Right, been having a good look at these online, right, and a couple of 3 months ago I decided to bite the bullet and let's go for a pair of 511's Tactical Trainer version 2. Right, these are the low, right, they do a slightly higher version, right, which is the high, funnily enough. I went for the low, right, mainly because I just wanted a training shoe for the summer months, right, but beyond that it was the colour. Right, can't get this coyote sort of tan colour in the high version, right, so this is what was partially part of the governing factor for me. As everything that I've got with 511, these just ooze bomb proof, right, they really do the job very well, right, so I've been wearing them a lot. The cushioning from the whole shoe inside, right, is superb, right. They're lightweight, you don't really notice that you put on. They're just like putting on a conventional pair of training shoes, right? They're no heavier, right? Which surprises me because of the way that they're constructed. You would expect them to be, but I don't think these are heavy at all, right? They're very breathable. It's been very hot and close and humid here in the UK over the last couple of months, and I haven't had a problem with feet sweating at all. That with a decent pair of summer socks, right? Superb combination, right? Nice quality suede, right, the mesh that you find on the Tac-AKL boots, right, which I've got a review shortly, adds to a superbly comfortable training shoe to wear, right. Everything about these, as I say, right, they really do their job very well. They've got an antibacterial a moisture-wicking lining inside, right, with a washable ultralight footbed, right, and I find these footbeds really comfortable, right. Right, they're very good. The thing that I do like with these, and I've got these laces on my Tac-AKL boots, right, they are what 511 call sausage laces, right, and I think it's, I don't know if you've ever seen this before, but if you look closely they're sort of got bumps and dips in them, right. Now they say that these laces stay done up. They do, they really do, right. You just put a normal bow in these and they do not come undone, right, until you want them to, right. They're a fantastic design. Whoever thought of this, they deserve a medal, right. I love them to bits. Not seen these laces on sale anywhere, so I don't know what happens, right, when you wear these out or break them, right. I'm sure you'll be able to buy them through 511, although I've not seen them on their website as a separate item, right. When they do, I think they're going to be selling an awful lot of these that are going to be used in footwear that isn't manufactured by them, right. They're really great, really great, right. Everything about these, right, the holes where the laces go through, they're all reinforced. They've got some sort of nylon plastic reinforcement piece there, right. You've got these metal loops up the top here, right, that the laces go through, right, and they lace right down to the toes, you can see, right. When you do them up, they stay done up, right. There's plenty of anti-abrasion protection here. This nice big piece on the toe. I mean, when I first saw the pictures of these, I thought, oh, that's going to look a bit clunky, right? But it doesn't, right? You don't notice it, right? The same on the heel as well, right? The soles. This is something I've got to speak about. Our local shopping centre is my test bed for new shoes, right? They have this fantastic flooring in there that as soon as you've got a wet shoe on it, right, it's a bit like recreating Torvill and Dean at the Olympics, right? We go skating. So I generally find if I'm about there and it's a wet day, I normally just go for a walk in there and see what happens. These soles are really good, right, they don't slip at all. Right, I've got several pairs of 511 footwear and none of them slip on a wet surface, especially that shopping centre. Right, it's like a marble floor and it's just absolutely lethal. If you've got leather soled shoes on, then you walk in there with wet feet, you're on your back. Right, and these are great. Been wearing these for daily. Right, there's no signs of wear at all on these soles. Right, which brings quite a comforting thought at the end of the day. Right. As trainers go, right, I mean, you've got to remember that this is not a conventional training shoe, right? This has been designed for operations use, right? So they are over-engineered, right? I'd like to think that as trainers go, these are not hugely expensive at all, right? In fact, I put them in sort of like price range of high street sports stores. These are sort of mid prices that you would find in a sports store, right? I'd like to think that these would last 10 times longer. Right, but I will keep you posted. There will be updates on these, right, without any shadow of a doubt, right. But I'm so impressed. And the first pair I've ever had, right, will definitely be looking to buy more. One bit I did forget: talk about attention to detail, right. This pull loop on the back, right. Now, admittedly, sometimes I've used that. Right, they've even put a piece of elasticated shock cord here, so that if you don't need it or once you've used it, you can tuck that in and it holds it flat, you see. Right, now that straight away does away with something else that can get caught up. Right, so if you're climbing or scrabbling through anything, right, you don't want anything there that unnecessarily it's going to hold you back. Right, I just love these to bits. Right, in fact, I might just go and invest, right, and buy a pair in a different colour as well. Right, but love these to death. If you've got any questions at all, please feel free to ask. Please subscribe to the channel. Right, there's lots more reviews to come up. As I said, I've got to do the Tac-AKL boots soon. It's just finding the time to run the video camera, then upload it all to YouTube, which takes forever and a day. But I say, thanks for watching. Right, hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.